want to talk to you about labels. Yeah, what kind of labels? These kind of labels? No. These kind of labels? No. What kind of labels? Basically, labels that people put on people. People on people. Like if we're some kind of manufactured thing. It's something that really boggles my mind, to be perfectly honest. And then the first question we have to answer is, why do people use these things? Why do people label people? Interesting question. Basically, people seem to feel like they need it for identity. They need a label on themselves to be able to act in a certain way. Maybe. Actually, I don't really understand why people use labels. I am emo, I am gay, I don't know, anything. I am black, so I must act this way. Really, people should just be looking to be people. What am I doing with my hands? Ever since forever, people fall into certain categories. If it's for the way you look, if it's for your religion, if it's for the music you listen to, if it's for the movies you like, it's for your haircut, I don't know. It all falls into a category. But people take this to a certain level. People make themselves that category. You may actually like side fringe. Let's say I now like wearing my fringe like this. Okay, well, good for me. I'll probably have eye problems later on in my life, but hey, I like my fringe like that. But automatically, people look at you and go, "Ha, you're an emo. You are an emo because you've got your hair like that." So therefore I go, so I'm an emo. I therefore must listen to emo music. And you may think this sounds quite ridiculous. You may think so. But I know more than one person who has done this. Or more than one person who goes, oh, let's just carry on with the emo category. Oh, emo's cool now. Well, I am going to purposely put my hair like that. I'm going to purposely put 2 things on my lips, and I'm going to purposely listen to all the bands that are on size 7 in any little festival, because obviously people don't know that, or My Chemical Romance. But then again, there's more complicated things, like when people are gay, for example. I just discovered the other day that's a 7 million billion trillion ways to call someone who doesn't really know what they like. There's bi-curious, pansexual, or queer gender, or I don't know, at least I'm probably getting them wrong, but I swear it was something like that. Queer, what was the one? Queer gender, I think it was. Queer curious? I don't know, it's just all this. But the thing is, they call themselves queer this, pan this, when you can just say, I'm just a person, and I like people. I don't know who I like, and that's it. You don't have to label yourself something, because then in a couple of years you may not like the same things, and you could just, you know, not like the same things, and people will look at you and be like, weren't you this? Weren't you a pansexual? Or weren't you lesbian? Or weren't you whatever? Weren't you that? And you go, yeah, well, I found someone I like. It just baffles me. It just baffles me. Stop being people and they start being labels. They start wearing these uniforms. They start, but everyone does it. You can't help it. I would go into shop and see something and go, God, that's just so ugly. But that's just because it doesn't fit with my style, my label, to say so, my uniform, as Hank Green very well said. So what is the point in labels? Actually labeling yourself something. Like with the example of the t-shirt. I wouldn't wear it because I think it's ugly, but I wouldn't actually say, oh, that's too retro for me, and I'm not retro, therefore I won't wear it. Or it's not, I don't know what my style is, because I've never called myself anything. I like to say, it's me, I'm a mixture of things, I'm not one single thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I hope I'm not directly offending anyone though with this. If you want to be a label, cool. I guess that's just how you are. Don't agree with it though. If you label yourself, you're limiting yourself to one sort of person. But if you don't label yourself at all, you can just explore that label thing, like emo-ness or gayness or whatever-ness. I'm really sticking to the same examples. Why emo and gayness? I don't know. Labels. So you should stop being a label and you should stop being you. I am not I don't really know. I'm not a ukulele playing teenager, and then therefore a hippie, you know, I don't know, hippie weirdo nerd thing. I'm not that. I'm not a nerd fighter. I'm not just this. I'm not just that. I am Geo, and that's it. That's how I feel like everyone should be. So yeah, stop being a label and start being you. Something that my camera's shaking. Right, I hope you got that, because I just finished editing that and I realised that I talked really fast in kind of arbitrary way. So what I'm trying to say is that people should stop trying to find confidence in a label. I didn't say that before, but that's what that's what the point was. Stop finding comfort in a label and start being yourself, because that's what you are. You are yourself. You don't have to be this two-dimensional character who just follows a trend, who just is a retro person, or is just a nerd, or is just this, or is just that. You know, just explore everything and find yourself in all that. So people should stop labeling themselves and stop labeling other people. Ignore the labels. I'm not a label.